Hello and welcome back to my channel. Whilst you're watching this, I am going to be celebrating Luke's birthday in Antigua. And the reason that today's topic is what it is inspired by the fact that I will be on holiday enjoying a much needed rest whilst you watch this video. We are going to be talking all about how to uplift your mood and your energy when you work from home. This is something that so many entrepreneurs struggle with, and you can get into really bad habits. So, are you still eating your lunch at a specific time of day? Are you still exercising? Are you still taking time out? Are you glued to your phone too much? There are so many bad habits that we can get into when we work from home, and I want to really give you a boost of energy and remind you of some simple things that you can do to boost and uplift your energy when you work from home. But before we get started, I want to actually get a conversation going, because if you follow me on social media, in my Facebook group and on Instagram, you know that I love to talk to you. I want to find out how you feel when you work from home, what your energy is like, what your routines are, and what your struggles are. So in the comments below, let me know any questions that you have about working from home, and I'll make sure that I come back and answer them, and we can really make this personal for you, because everyone's workspace is different, everyone's working routines are different, and everyone's businesses are built on different hours, time zones, and schedules. So working from home, what is it for you? How does it make you feel? And what do you currently do to protect and uplift your energy? The first thing that I like to do when I'm thinking about uplifting my energy and focusing on the day when I work from home is something more for your mind. I ask myself 3 questions in the morning and the same 3 questions when I finish work for the day. These questions can vary. So at the moment, I'm in the middle of launching my 12-week group coaching program, all about how you can make an impact online. And we're talking about intention, messaging, purpose, audience, content, and timing, impact. So for me, when I'm going through a launch or I'm doing something to serve my community on a deeper level, the questions that I'll be asking myself are more around how can I show up today? What impact do I want to make? What's my message for today? How do I want to leave today feeling? What is going to be something I can celebrate at the end of the day? But these questions can change for you every single day. So I would say you need 3 questions to start your day and 3 questions that you can come back to at the end of the day and answer them with positivity. For me, this makes a really big difference, because energy isn't just how you feel in your body, it's how you feel in your thoughts and in your mindset. And energy for me is not always just being able to bounce around and feel really awake and uplifted. It's around how I feel in myself. Do I feel in control? Do I feel motivated? Do I feel happy and excited to start the day? And these questions really give me that. So 3 questions to start your day, and the same 3 questions that you can ask yourself when you finish for the day, so that you can really give your energy in the right places and you know where to focus your time and energy in that day. The next thing that I make sure I do to boost my energy when I work from home is I spend 30 minutes learning. It doesn't have to be 30 minutes in one go. Everyone is different, but for me, I spend 30 minutes learning. So I actually love reading, and I do have some new books here, which I am going to be talking about in a video coming up very soon around books that you can read on your holidays. So you'll be seeing that soon, but I like to read. And so for 30 minutes every day, I will just spend time reading. And this does actually boost my energy, because at the same time as learning, I'm preserving my energy, and I'm focusing on something that I know can benefit me, my community, all of you, and my business. So give yourself 30 minutes to learn, to grow, and to use your brain, not just focused on the fact that you're working. Allow your brain to feel alive, learn something new, and just feel like it's being fed with goodness. The third top tip I have for you, which is a really simple tip, but it's a tip that so many of us get sucked into bad habits for. I'm going to use the words fresh air, which I know you will have heard if you work from home. Make sure you go and take a walk, make sure you get fresh air. But for me, I actually do this differently. When I first wake up in the morning, I open the windows in my office, my bedroom, upstairs into our guest bedroom and ensuite and into my bathroom. So I open all the windows around me so that when I'm downstairs reading, when I'm thinking about having my breakfast and I'm doing all those things, when I come upstairs, all of the air inside my office is fresh. fresh. It allows me to start the day and gives me a boost. So clear out all of the energy from your bedroom, wherever your office is, wherever you're working, before you go in there for at least half an hour. So when you do go in, it's fresh. You could light a candle and then open all the windows. Of course, if you live in the UK, you will not be doing this in the winter months, but it's spring now, so it's okay to do. If it is the winter, I tend to do the following and open all of the doors and just open one window in the upstairs to let out and let in new fresh air. So fresh air for me is really important. Your brain needs oxygen and it needs to be awakened. So before you go and work in any space, you don't want the energy in there to be stagnant. You don't want it to be really stuffy in that room. You want it to be fresh and filled with new environments, filled with new oxygen and new fresh air that you can enjoy and soak up, ready for the day. And it allows you to feel more alert, more awake, and ready to take on the challenges that face you in that day. The last 2 tips I have for you are all about your routines, positive routines, and making sure that you aren't getting sucked into really bad habits. The first one is about making sure you get dressed with accessories. So for me, this is key. I was always one to get dressed out of my pajamas, but what I didn't always do was accessorize. So now I make sure I put on a belt with my top in my jeans. I make sure I have a necklace on with matching jewelry. I might put a hairband in. I make sure I always have socks on if I'm working at home, so I don't just wear my slippers. And you always accessorize your outfits. So if you are working from home, as well as getting dressed into an outfit, accessorize the outfit. It just gives you a boost. It feels like you have more to do. It gives you a reason to take those photos, do those stories on your Instagram. You just feel ready to show up for yourself, but also for your audience and to everyone I'm talking to now. I just love the fact that even though you can't see my belt, I'm wearing a belt. There it is. And it just gives me an energy. It gives me a boost knowing that I have not only got dressed, but I've taken pride in my outfit and I've made sure that I look nice and I feel nice. That's good for your energy, and it's good for the energy that you're going to emit to other people. And the second one is about scheduling in eating. So often we can get sucked into a task and sucked into doing work and forget to eat and forget to look after our body. Schedule in downtime, snacks, lunches, breaks, time to go and get drinks, have hot drinks, cold drinks, whatever it is you want to do. Schedule in that time, because when you are in flow, so easily you could get to 4 or 5 o'clock at night and not have eaten and drunk anything. Does anyone do that? Do you fall into those traps? I definitely have, and I'm not doing that anymore. I make sure I have lunch breaks. I schedule them in, so my client calls, all of my content creation when I'm filming. I don't work between certain times so that I can watch some Netflix and have something to eat. At the moment on Netflix, I've just started Line of Duty. I've heard amazing things about it, haven't seen it before, I'm right at the beginning. Has anyone watched it? If you have any Netflix recommendations, please let me know, because I'm running a bit thin on the ground since I binged when I first got it. So just a bit of a side note there. So if you are thinking about how you can boost your energy when you work from home, when you're an entrepreneur, you work for yourself, it can be really hard to create positive things. The strategies I've shared with you today are not all things that you have to do. Some of them are things you can think about. Some of them are just about the space that you are enjoying and how you can make it more inviting and fresher for you. So it's about you making sure that the energy that you emit to other people, the energy you want to put out there into your business and into your clients and your community is positive and awakened. And that's only going to happen when you feel those 2 things too. So I really hope you've enjoyed these tips. I really hope that you let me know how you feel about working from home, and I really can't wait to hear from you about your Netflix recommendations. I'm off to go back to the beach now and enjoy some holiday time in Antigua, but I will see you in the next video.